How's it going, guys? Tony from honestxboxreviews.com. Taking a look at that Mirror's Edge Catalyst on the Xbox One, which in truth has kind of been released. I think it's been a couple of weeks now. Kind of had a review backlog going, and kind of people at home, so it's kind of been hard to get videos that we kind of comms on. And kind of just wanted to get some on this, and kind of a couple of videos I've got in the works today. So hopefully you kind of enjoy what the gameplay shows, and it makes you make up your mind if you want to go and pick up the full game, or go and download the access trial that's still available now, which I think gives you like 10 hours and kind of a set amount of missions, as well as some side quests as well. But first we're kind of going to talk a little bit about the story. The story for me kind of, I guess, moved at a slow pace with characters that kind of didn't really have me feeling anything for them. It's kind of, I think, supposed to be the prequel to Faith's story, so it kind of tells you why she's what she is. Something about her parents and stuff like that, so it kind of digs, back and kind of stuff like that. There's kind of obviously stuff I don't want to spoil in the story that comes out, so I'll let you kind of, find that out for yourself, because I've never been a big one for spoilers. But the story for me kind of moves at a very slow pace, which is kind of weird, because you've got kind of the action of kind of the levels, which is obviously going to be fast paced, with you kind of running around, being a free runner, and kind of, jumping and vaulting everywhere. So it kind of, the story itself is kind of been, I don't know, just very slow paced, and kind of not that, I wouldn't say not that entertaining, because it has entertained me to a point, but it's kind of, I don't know, it just lacks something for me. It just didn't have that right, speed. The game's all about speed, but it's kind of got a really slow story that kind of, like I say, you don't really care that much about. In terms of combat, it's kind of, I think in the previous Mirror's Edge we kind of had stuff where you could pick up the guns and stuff as well, which hasn't happened for me in this game as yet, so I'm assuming it's not in there at all. The combat itself, it can be a bit clunky at times. You've got like the dodge button and the heavy and light attacks, but I just found myself kind of spamming the dodge button constantly with certainly with the higher level kind of enemies that come out who have guns. So you just find yourself constantly spamming the right trigger to try and dodge the bullets, and then just hammering the button. So it certainly becomes more of a button masher and kind of, a planned attack. So you do get to points where you're kind of close to dying, and then you've got the bigger ones who can knock you over as well, so you kind of get a little bit annoyed with that. So for me, the combat kind of doesn't work, but it's kind of, works well enough to kind of just get you through to the end. In terms of other things, you've got like side quests and kind of mini quests. So the side quests are kind of like missions you do for certain characters that you come across, with kind of what I class as mini quests, kind of collectibles and stuff like that. The mini quests, I think you're collecting, bags, documents. What else is there? There's kind of computer chips, and there's kind of like these towers you have to take down to get, so you can fast travel to the safe houses. So you've got that all kind of stuff away from the story to take you away from it, and kind of let you do all that if you want. But for me, it's kind of been, I've had myself more focused on the story than I have the kind of side quest. It's been truthful with you. It's kind of the 9 hours that I've put in. I only remembered there was kind of like side quests and things to do kind of about the 8-hour mark, where I kind of looked on my map and kind of, oh crap, there's a side quest to do. So only now have I started kind of having a little play with them, and kind of having a look what they offer, which in truth, for the first 2 that I've played, kind of don't seem that much. So I guess overall, it's kind of, Mirror's Edge is kind of like, it's been a hard review. It's kind of not one I've hated, but also not one I've thoroughly enjoyed. It's certainly a kind of 7 out of 10 kind of game, where there's kind of, certain things could have been better, but it's enjoyable enough to kind of get something out of it if you enjoyed the first game. But in terms of being anything, blockbusting and kind of, telling your friends that you must play this game, it's certainly not one of those. But like I say, it's enough of a game. I suppose it's more of a rental than a purchase for me. What with it being £40, I'd certainly urge those who have got kind of, go and rent games, go and give it a look. You've still got the access trial as well if you don't want to do the rent. You just want to play this. I think it's 10 hours, and the chapters that are available there to give yourself a look for yourself and make up your own mind. But what I'll do in these videos, like I say, have a little look at some of the side quests, and just me running around, hopefully not dying that much, and kind of showing you how the game plays out. Some of the upgrades as well, we'll have a look at those, and kind of just other bits and pieces I can throw in without kind of spoiling the story for you, and let you make your own mind up for yourself. So yeah, just thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on the link in the description box below. You can check out the website as well as Twitter as well. And just thanks for watching. I'll speak again soon in another video. Bye.
Is it from her? She said she would send me something. Damn it. I want to be with her. She should get out of this damn fight, but that's not your concern, is it? Thanks for this.